Hello, welcome to the Gamers.
Yeah.
Third time looking to film this.
Hell yeah!
We're discussing the Final Fantasy 15 demo.
Yes, too much hype for me. First of all, we should say it's called Episode Duske, which we could best assume because we don't speak Japanese.
No.
We are not native Japanese
And all
speakers.
the demo was in Japanese, so we kind of had to analyse it, dissect it as best we can, but...
So yeah, so we can best assume that it's called Episode Duske because that's the region that you are put in for the demo.
Yes.
Yeah.
The demo seems to end, I'm going to say, on average, around level 20 is probably the cap, I would have thought.
Yeah, it doesn't show you, but we would guess there has to be a level cap.
Yeah.
There's no way in which you can just keep on playing it because then it'll be level 700.
Yeah, before you know it.
Yeah.
And they said it's about 3 to 4 hours for an average finish time.
Yeah.
So let's go into the combat. So at the bottom right, you've got your health and magic for each character. So
no, just health and magic, just for Noctis.
And health for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the white bar is health, and then there's your MP or magic bar underneath that's blue.
Yes.
And it's like an ATB gauge in the sense that once you use your magic, it depletes, but then it gains back over time.
Maybe 2 MP every second, maybe 3 MP every second.
Yeah. There is an evade move that's cost 10 MP, and it kind of like does this like kind of blue dash away.
Yeah.
And then you've got different stances. I wouldn't really call it paradigms because I think you've got the same stances, what it seemed like for most weapons. So you've got guard, assault, and then the cover stance,
which can only be accessed when you put yourself into cover.
So let's go over the guard stance first and what it looked like. So
Noctis just kind of is standing upright and slowly just walking sideways or backwards from the enemy. He seems to be able to press circle or what would be X for us.
Yeah, because it's back to front.
Yeah, probably to do some kind of evade. That's what it seems to.
Yeah. And then you can do your parry from the guard.
Yes.
So you basically get this warning symbol in the direction of the enemy. So say if they're about here, a warning symbol will come up, and if you time the
I think it's square. I think it was
if you time square right, he kind of blocks and then hits him back with the parry attack.
Yeah, I think even if you mistime it, he just blocks
anyway,
and then you are still fine.
Yeah. The assault stance obviously
basically just hit things.
Yeah, hit things, and some enemies as usual are weak to things. Then the cover stance was the most unique thing about this game.
Yeah.
Because at one point he's
I think everyone's dead.
Yeah. He's fighting like these big bull elephant type things.
Pig bulls.
Yeah, pig bulls. Yeah.
Man-bear pigs.
Everywhere. They're everywhere. They've killed everyone. There's only Noctis left. And anyway, so to get away, he runs away.
Behind this big rock. You were just saying it's just a big rock.
And then he goes into, and then it actually comes up at the bottom where you've got guard assault, and then it comes up to cover.
Yeah.
And so he's like hiding from them. I couldn't see if that was actually taking down his bar, but it just seemed to.
It seemed he gained his MP back just because of the time that he had covering, and then he just went back to fighting again. Yeah.
Right, reviving. You could.
Yeah, and this was kind
of not reviving.
No, we should.
You go into this one.
So the first part is everyone has obviously a set health bar. It goes down as you'd expect. We should probably first of all just say that when we didn't see anyone die.
No.
We saw the health bar go down to 0, but that doesn't mean you're dead. You then go into what is like a grey health or a red. It was red health.
Think of Gears of War when you're down on your knees, you're still alive, but you're bleeding out.
Yeah. That red bar is that bleeding out bit. Now, if all the red bars are gone, we didn't see this, but we can imagine that's your game over screen, that's your continue screen. So yeah, so everyone can be on 0. And all you can do at that point is items. That's what it seemed to be. Yes. All you can do is just use items. So I don't think you can heal.
No.
I don't think you can. There's no way you can fight, and you can't guard. I think all you can do is run, walk, and items.
Yeah.
And that's the point at which you can use in your Phoenix down. I'm guessing it's a Phoenix down to then heal.
Skip it, Phoenix down.
To then revive people. So yeah.
And with what Sam was saying, he mentioned running, and on this game you don't have to click escape or flee.
No.
Or fight. You can just run.
It's an open world. So once I'm guessing it's a proximity thing. So once you've ran so far away from the enemy, it then just comes up with the stat screen, which we'll get onto.
Yeah. So the stat screen shows your the XP you've earned.
Yeah.
The time of what you've done it, and then how many things you've parried.
Yeah.
Sorry, not how many people you parried, how many times you parried in that fight.
Yeah.
And then depending on how well you fought, how fast you've done it, how
bonus
efficient,
XP.
you get bonus XP. So what we tell you is the fight that he lost and he ran away from, he only earned 80 points from the fight.
Yeah.
A fight against a simple creature of like hyena type monsters,
Yeah.
I think he gained like 300.
Yeah.
So it's considerably reduced, but you do still get something from the fact that you've ran away. So.
And then talking about XP, it's not obviously like the old Final Fantasies where you would approach an enemy, you would then go into a fight screen, you would then at the end be given items and XP and gold. In this one, after every enemy killed, you'll get an item. Well, you'll not always get an item, but you may get an item.
But if they drop it, they drop it there and then.
Yeah, and you also get XP per enemy killed, not for the whole fight, even though you will get bonus XP at the end of the fight, but you'll get each enemy's XP once you've killed that enemy.
And going on from XP, if we're talking about leveling up, now this is probably one of the most unique things.
Yeah, this is completely different, really.
Yeah, so to level up, so even though all your points that you've accumulated, like it comes up at the end of the fight saying you've earned 30 XP, 100 XP, whatever, you don't actually get to take that and get any abilities or new stats upwise until you've gone to a camp or an inn, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we don't
until you've rested.
Until you've rested. So we don't see inns, but in this Duscae, we see there's camps, and once you go to these camps and rest, that's when all the XP then you get given it all in one lump sum.
And what they seem to do at the camp is you cook food, and you seem to have a choice of food.
Yeah.
And then from that food, so you eat the food, and then you seem to go to sleep because they went to sleep. They went to sleep at night. They went to the base at night.
Yeah.
And after they cooked, the next thing you see is it in the morning. Now that could have been an edit, but I'm guessing that's how it works.
Yeah.
And then all the points and experience you've earned throughout the day all accumulates up, and there goes your levels.
Yeah. Now we can only guess if someone dies in battle, they won't gain XP for that battle, and that's obviously how levels are going to change for each character.
And possibly my favourite thing that I saw actually was, so as many of you know, Noctis can change weapons on the fly.
Yeah.
So the weapons that we've seen so far are like kind of a short sword.
Yeah, I'd call it a short sword.
Like a huge, like Buster Blade type thing.
Yeah, that's what I would call it.
And a lance or a spear.
Yeah.
But then it showed you a menu screen. I think
This
it's
was
the menu screen.
This was the only part of the demo that we couldn't properly decipher onto how it's going to work.
So the menu opened up, but it was a battle menu. I don't think it was the main menu because there's only Noctis' face, and on the Noctis it had Phantom Sword. But we couldn't work out because when he was cycling through different weapons, that never changed.
No, that. To me, it just seemed like that was like his nickname, or that was like a title, perhaps, Tales of style.
Yeah, or maybe because when you level up to level 10, you get that's the
Phantom King. Or
but we only saw him in a fight change between 3 different weapon sets. Yet in the battle menu, there's 5 different weapons.
Yeah.
But my favourite thing was the fact that each weapon could be ranked up.
Yeah, each weapon has its own rank. I imagine that's probably done on use.
Yeah, and probably how efficient you are. How many parries have you done with this weapon? How many things have you killed?
Now, this bit we couldn't work out, so obviously, if you watch it for yourself, you may have your own theories. So he has 5 different weapons inside his inventory.
Yeah.
2 short swords, 2 spears, and 1 Buster Blade weapon.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, in fight, he's skipping through only 3, what looks like only 3 different weapons. 1 sword, 1 spear, 1 Buster Blade.
Yeah.
But what we couldn't understand from the demo was if he's got 5 in his inventory, there seemed to be no like equip screen.
No. But at one point though, he was actually in a fight and he was able to go into the battle menu, remember? He got out his sword and then just hit with that and then he went straight back. And it's kind of like, well...
Because the weird thing was he changed. He's only got 1 Buster Blade and he moved it from the bottom slot to the second
slot. But that obviously changed. But that
it changed something, but it didn't look like it would have done anything.
No.
So we don't completely know how that works. All we know is that you will have more than 3 weapons. But we don't know if each one is obviously each one is unique, but it doesn't, to us, it didn't seem like equipping them is unique.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can think of, apart from it being like a title or something, is the Phantom Sword, maybe the name of his primary main weapon that was in use. But as I say, I'm sure he did at one point swap them.
Yeah.
And it didn't change, so...
It didn't really, didn't seem to change anything, no.
And then, anyway, they... overall thing of there was a map. I think we saw 4 camps,
1 house. It seemed to be, or
maybe it was a mere petrol. So it was like a house symbol. I'm guessing it was like a garage. We saw I think about 5 different types of monsters.
Yeah, we saw maybe like what I would classify as a wolf, like a wolf type creature, man, bear, pig. Those massive
things in the
four-legged, like giraffe neck.
That's silver.
Things. Yeah.
Silvery grey.
Which I'm guessing you can only kill once you complete the game.
And then at the end there's the behemoth.
Oh, and we saw it at night time. We saw the little goblin things who stole, by the way.
Yeah, so they stole from you, poisoned, and they actually seem to have quite a lot of health. To say that they come out in quite a big horde.
Yeah.
Oh no, and we did see one of the we saw one other enemy. Not at one point he's fighting the man-bear pigs. Is it?
Yeah, the man-bear pigs.
I think he's fighting those, and then from the sky comes something out of Final Fantasy 12. It looks like a
like a ship,
and just 15, 20 like
easily
robotic like commandos come out
with axes.
And I think a few had guns.
Yeah, I think they all had different weapons.
And then that's the fight you had to flee from.
Yeah, because everyone was dead.
Yeah, so we saw those, and so we think they are part of the actual
story,
the overall storyline.
Yeah,
they're probably the people who are after the crystal.
Yeah, or sent out. What are one of the factions that are after it?
So then he goes through the main quest, and so by this point in the demo, he's on level 16.
Yeah,
and it's obviously the main storyline, and they go into like this little tunnel.
Yeah, I'd take
to that little tunnel. And they have to go
through
because you get this camera's actually shaking because obviously some bigs there, and then there's the behemoth like just walking past you like sniffing and things, and I think it was just a really good way to end. I don't think that's the end of the demo, but it was a really good way to end this.
We both assume probably killing the behemoth would probably be the end of the demo,
and that's what we're saying. Probably level 20 is probably the cap, but apart from that, we don't really still know. I think it is meant to be being bundled with Final Fantasy Type 0.
Yeah, the actual demo code,
The demo code, but I don't think it's actually going to be playable on the day of release which is March 20th here. So I have to wait and see.
Yeah.
But from what I saw, it's still is looking incredible.
Yeah, I mean, we've yet to even see the menu screen. We don't know how the level up.
Oh, there was and at the very end, there was on the producer or director's table, there was like a Noctis statue. I was like, I want that.
Yeah, that was sick.
Anyway, yeah, so that's our thoughts and our opinions.
Yeah.
Hope you like it, and keep it locked here for some more Final Fantasy.